very terrible day. He just got humiliated for the entire world to see. And that's because he decided, right, that he's done, with his slop, low denominator, racist content, and he wants to try his hand at being a thought leader, being somebody who can articulate ideas. So he brought all of his ideas and put it under interrogation for the world to see. And this dude got absolutely embarrassed. You don't really get to see how dumb these people are until you see them try to articulate and argue their particular positions.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. And my prompt today is that only married women with children should vote. Repeal the 19th.
This kid's face represents all of our emotions. Like, it really encapsulates all of our emotions. Bigots and hateful clowns like Jake Lang are meant to be laughed at. Like, you are meant to laugh at somebody like this, but they're not meant to be taken seriously, right? These are clowns. They're idiots, okay? Like, what type of serious person is really even entertaining a conversation like that? What? Like, women shouldn't vote? What? Yo, back when we were a proper society, people like this are literally pushed to the crevices of society and left there. But it's 2026. They get to rage bait. They get to spew dumb ideas like this, and they get attention for it, which is why he probably thinks he's smart. But when he meets somebody, now again, I can't even like vouch for this kid's intelligence because I don't know him. Right? This is my first clip I've seen of him. But when you sit in front of somebody who's normal, normal should just be the requirement. These ideas usually crumble. Now, let's hear Jake Lang defend why women don't deserve the right to vote.
And I'm Dave Mauricio, liberal progressive, and I clearly disagree with this crazy.
So you're 20 years old.
Yeah.
You're not a Christian.
No.
And you think that the way that women are voting, like the result of Zoran Mandami, a nuclear family.
So you want to consider, you pride yourself on being an American patriot, right?
Amen.
For example, you say that you were attacked because of your First Amendment beliefs, correct?
Always, literally. I mean, within the last
if
2
you
weeks,
discriminate
outside the BET
okay,
Awards.
I'm not asking for all that. I'm not asking for all that.
I mean, everyone in the world saw them chip out on me.
No one saw it, bro. So I think it's important to recognize that the 19th Amendment is in the Constitution, correct? And
yes,
it grants, what did it do?
Well, it granted women's suffrage.
Exactly, right? And the 14th Amendment, there's a particular clause that doesn't allow for the government to, I guess, treat individuals differently based on a set of characteristics. So don't you think, I'm talking. So in the Constitution, I'm assuming, again, you said you're very offended because you were persecuted for your First Amendment rights. Don't you think this is a bit of hypocrisy? I mean, do you respect the Constitution or do you only pick and choose whenever amendments?
But of course, okay, of course it's hypocritical, bro. Of course. It lacks a logical foundation. Of course it's hypocritical. Of course it's a contradiction to call yourself, right, a constitutional conservative while also asking to ignore aspects of the Constitution. These people do not have any foundation to their beliefs, right? Their beliefs are white folks are superior, everybody else isn't, and everybody else should be second-class citizen. It's simple as that, okay? Now, he counts with the woman thing thinking he's cooking. Like, Faye, listen, bro. Yo, you know who I trust voting, right? More than I trust Jake Lang voting? I probably trust the average woman more than I trust Jake Lang. Bro, Jake Lang has racked up, I don't know, a couple felonies. Bro, in about like 2 or 3 years, Jake Lang won't be able to vote anyways, right? Like, ain't Jake Lang like currently out on bond for terroristic threats to Carmelo Anthony? Like, Jake Lang was on like $1 million bond. They reduced it to $250. So Jake Lang himself barely got the right to vote. He won't have the right to vote in a couple of years. And I would trust the average woman any day, right, over a lunatic who goes from state to state to state to state to state to state, causing trouble and getting his butt whooped voluntarily. I would trust a woman voting over a man who was literally arrested and put in jail for 5 years for treason, right? He tries to take over the country during the insurrection, right? So Jake Lang is not somebody you take seriously, nor is he somebody who's able to even articulate this idea. Listen, bro, this is like a really terrible idea, but there are some people who at least are able to articulate why they believe the 19th Amendment should not exist, right? Jake Lang isn't one of them. He's somebody who's trying to LARP as an individual, but we all see him as like, come on, bro, like he's a clown show. So here is Jake Lang doing his best impression of what an intellectual should sound like, but he's just falling short of it every time.
I have respect for...
We are
the state mandated girlfriend you want, right? Because you can't get...
No idea what that means.
Yeah. Well, you want to force women into marriage with you and have kids with you. That's why.
I don't know if you know my background, but I was a club promoter in New York City.
Yeah, you had a failing modeling agency. You're also a college dropout. Yeah, I know your background.
Yeah, before I became, a Christian and a right-wing activist, I had
right-wing terrorists.
I had no problem with women.
Let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. I mean, the First Amendment protects the right to life.
Do y'all find it odd how like all the right-wing weirdos are like even mimicking like Donald Trump mannerisms? Right? I never had a problem with women. Right? Like, it's like they're mimicking like, I don't know, bruh. That's just an observation though. Maybe I'm wrong. After listening to Jake Lang go on and babble, like literally just babble about whatever the F he wanted to babble about, because he wasn't staying on topic. He didn't really know how to articulate. He didn't really know what a debate was. He really had like no structure, no fact, no nothing. Like it got to a point where Jake Lang just started just spewing, like just spewing slogans, right? Like whatever like the MAGA slogan was, he was starting to spew it. Like he was just spewing the MAGA slogans whenever he could. And the kid kind of just got sick and tired of it, bro, and called him out. Like, bro, like, are you gonna stop saying slogans and actually give something I could actually debate with, bro? Because right now, this is a massacre. Another thing that he did during his interview is he tried to act like he was some leader of a movement. And the kid did a very good job at kind of like embarrassing him whenever he tried to bring it up. Like even like this clip right here where he claims, oh, they're about to take over the country. It's going to be a movement. And the kid kind of brought up like, bro, your last rally had like 10 people. Like you are not a factor. Like you are a literal minority. Like you are not somebody nobody takes seriously.
Not done, bro.
You have not seen the wrath of the white man when we rise. You have not seen.
Are you going to come up with 2 baseball bats this time?
Oh man, we took the Capitol out of single shot fired. Imagine if we Imagine if we
Looks
get
like
together. Who's your president? Who's your daddy, baby? Okay, whose border is?
Okay, name a single crime Muslims committed in this country.
How about the 2 bombs that were just thrown at me in New York City by ISIS terrorists? I mean, you're handing these to me.
Wait, but that sounds really bad, right? Throwing bombs, pipe bombs.
No, they were nail bombs or TA
January 6th. There was people with
bombs on
guns on
January
January
6th by some
female
cop
or
some black guy. I mean, what?
Name them. Give me evidence of anything they're saying.
There was a female cop that was the number 1 suspect.
What was her name?
I don't remember these.
Yeah,
people.
you're an idiot.
No, I know macro level what's right. I know righteous things.
The right American norms. What you want to do is write on an entire class of people, get rid of equal protections so you can dominate them and stop people from
They're
disagreeing
acting like children.
Articulate yourself.
They keep on touching a stove and they go and they keep burning their hand.
Slogans. It's the most lacks substance. You don't have
this is what parents.
You hate this country.
People in
you show up to the Capitol with a battle bat and you assault police officers because you're a coward little
against Democrat usurpation.
Like what?
Usurpation. Communist, Marxist.
No. I want the slogans. What is it that the Donald Trump administration, when he had his FBI in power, found about January 6th? Was there election interference?
Yes, there was.
Okay, give me evidence.
How about 2,000 mules? 2,000 mules. I saw it with my own eyes. Yes, I did. What do you mean? I saw freaking like whole
where's the
entire
investigation by Donald Trump?
It's coming. Don't worry.
Oh, it's coming.
Whoever brought Jake Lang for a serious academic debate.
If you got hit, even as a passenger or in an Uber, you need to try this. I'm an attorney. I've been doing this for years. And I'm standing here because most people walk away from accidents leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table, and nobody tells.
You won't be forgiven for your sin. But I'm glad we had this interaction because now you see what real people think about Jake Lang, bro. Yeah, the kid is like completely marking him out, calling him a B to his face, calling him a weird. Because this is how you're supposed to treat people like Jake Lang. Jake Lang is an absolute nutso. Now this next part, I love it, bro. I love it, right? Now outside of us just seeing like the hypocrisy, right? Because even like at some point during that interaction, like we just saw, he claimed that he left the police. The kid brought up, how do you left the police when you brought a literal bat to the Capitol to beat up like the literal police? Like y'all literally assaulted the police officers at the Capitol. You don't like the police. You don't like law and order. You are a felon. So that was an amazing point for him to say, right? Now it continues. Now this is where you really start to see the personal attacks, where he really begins to dig in and deconstruct Jake Lang as a person. Jake Lang, because he's like a white nationalist, he's like a make-believe white nationalist, he's like a racist, and his audience are white nationalists, right? So he hides his Jewish roots, right? He hides it. Like his mom is Jewish, so he hides his Jewish roots because he wants to be a part of the white nationalist cult. And the kid calls him out on it to his face. Now, peep how Jake Lang try to hide his Jewish roots by claiming that his mom was a white Jewish. Now, if you know anything, right, about being Jewish, you are only Jewish if your mom is Jewish. Like if you were birthed by a Jewish woman, you are Jewish. Hard stop. No matter what your quote unquote religion, you are Jewish. Hard stop. Right? If your mom is not Jewish, but your dad is, you aren't considered Jewish. So Jake Lang is literally by definition a Jewish man, but he goes above and beyond not to claim himself as Jewish because he don't want to ruin like his piggy bank and his audience, who for the most part are anti-Semites, are bigots, are racists. They're the most despicable human beings on planet Earth.
This Jewish woman. It was not.
You're not throwing the white in to make it sound better.
Well, she is. I mean, this is secular. I've never been inside a Jewish temple in my life. I was born and raised a Christian man. Okay. Guess what happens then?
I'm curious. Do you think the death of Alex Putty was justified?
Of course.
Okay. Why?
Because he's an insurrection.
Stop talking.
How many Somalis is too many, David?
There's like 250. So you say that Muslims are coming to this country, Democrats are coming to this country to dominate women, to rape women, to be pedophiles like Prophet Muhammad, to destroy our Constitution, to destroy America.
Yes.
And this entire
gun rights,
stop
take our freedom
fucking
of speech.
Holy shit.
You missed a couple things that they're doing.
Okay, this entire time, all I've seen is you be a hypocrite loser. You want to get rid of the equal protections clause. You want to dominate.
These are
these are text messages. That's your answer.
That's not mine.
Oh, that's not your Instagram?
I did not send any of those. This is a bullshit Groyper phishing hoax.
Oh, they fake those too?
Yes.
Or what?
This is a bullshit hoax.
Oh, so every attack on you is fake?
No, there's plenty of legitimate attacks on me, like the bombs being thrown at me, like my head being split open in Minneapolis. Those are legitimate attacks, but these are character attacks.
When do you turn 16?
This bullshit.
Jake Lang is Jewish, but that's the thing. He should be proud of his heritage. There's nothing wrong with being Jewish. Like, you should be proud to be a Jewish man. Yo, how do you literally reject your ancestry? I can't even begin to fathom the state of mind that I have to be to where I would reject my ancestry. I would literally reject my forefathers. I would reject the people who literally gave me life because I want to placate and grift and LARP as a bunch of losers online who hate people like me. Like, why would you do such a thing? Like, what type of human being are you? This makes no sense. Well, yo, there's a picture of Jake Lang literally kissing the wall in full garb. Jake Lang started shaving down his beard because when he grows out the full beard and seeing how dark it is, you could see this This is clearly a man, and I'll be real with y'all, I don't even think he's like a European Jew. If you see Jake Lang grow out his beard, you will see he's literally like Middle Eastern. Now, this next part, oh, he got Jake Lang. Oh, so Jake Lang goes and he claims he don't like Muslims because Muslims are terrorists and they're pedos, right? So a kid brought up the fact that he was at January 6th, so that makes Jake Lang a terrorist. And then the kid brought up, like the messages, which I'll be real, I'm shocked the kid even went this far because this was supposed to be some type of like civil debate. So a couple of months ago, we covered this on this channel. Jake Lang was hit up by a decoy. The decoy was posing as somebody underage. The decoy tells Jake Lang, hey, I'm right. I can't say the age on YouTube due to the guidelines, but she tells Jake Lang, hey, I'm one. Jake Lang, who don't give a F, continued to have the conversation with her, continue to entertain it. Now, he eventually, I guess, he started to get suspicious. He claims, hey, listen, I can't see you at this age, but in 4 months when you are 1'6", let's meet up. Let me fly you out. All right? Which I'm like, come on, bro. Like, son, like, what's wrong with you, bro? Now, it was Jake Lang they were messaging. It was his Instagram account. He then transitioned to text messages. Jake Lang then proceeds to say, after admitting, by the way, that it was him, Jake Lang then continued to say, hey, they messaged my Instagram, but I got interns who run my Instagram, so it wasn't me. Which, come on, bro. Sir. Come on, sir. Come on, sir.
Everybody knows that. It's been freaking Alex Rosen, the #1 predator hunter in the country, who proved that it was false, okay? Really? Alex Rosen came out of my defense, so don't start with this bullshit.
Alex Rosen, wasn't he the loser at the, what's that guy's name?
Chud the Builder. We stand together. Stand together, okay?
Racist,
no, he's not a racist. He's a man that stands up for children.
Why you? Well, he stands to do an investigation into you.
No, he did.
So, nice and IDK. I'd be a night owl. I might be too young for you, Lowell. You said, how old are you, baby?
I didn't send any of these messages. This is ridiculous.
Well, then you said, when you turn 16,
I didn't send any of these messages.
You're just like Prophet Muhammad or whatever. You're a terrorist, just pedophile piece of shit that hates this country.
Am I a fan of clowns like this being platformed? I'm not. Am I a fan of seeing them get embarrassed? I am. This was, if y'all haven't seen this, this was one of the most embarrassing debates I've ever watched in my life. This dude got no business trying to LARP as an intellectual. He's clearly not. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here.